I've got a coffee in hand from work. Got an ice water in hand. I've got a baby in hand. Look at this little face. You're literally so, like, how are you so chill? Hi, I'm Sophia and I draw animals. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. It's been a little bit of a wild ride. It's been totally tubular, dude. That I have totally not been falling off the face of the earth and forgetting to post all the time and stuff like that. Yeah, I have been drawing, which is cool. I've been drawing in my pocket-sized sketchbook. I did kind of drop it for a little bit because I was out of town last weekend and I've been working more. I've gotten a like nicer, larger but fixed schedule, which is pretty cool. So new rhythms, and I'm a Taurus. I don't adapt well to things that are not my usual everyday. It takes me a hot second to get adjusted to when things change. I'm very much a creature of habit, and habits have not been working because everything is different now. We also have a new dog. His name is Baby, because he's literally the perfect little baby. We actually wound up adopting him while I was out of town, but we had been looking at him for a little while, and the Subaru in our area had an adoption event, so we wound up getting this little baby boy, and he's so sweet, and he's so fluffy. We were definitely feeling the void of not having a dog in the house, and it was very sad and quiet, and I'm really glad that we were actually able to adopt, and especially a dog that we were already very interested in because he was a smaller size and things like that. He's 3 years old, so that was even better because a lot of times dogs that aren't puppies don't get adopted as fast or at all. So yeah, a lot's been changing, which is good and fun and all, but I've just been so thrown off, so I'm trying to get back into the rhythm of things. I feel like I say that every single video. Nothing wants to let me get into the rhythm. I just want a rhythm, but the rhythm's not rhythming. We're gonna do some little multi-pen ballpoint pen sketches to catch up on Birdtober, because guess who's 2 weeks behind? A little under 2 weeks, but 2 weeks basically. So we're gonna see what I can do in the couple hours I have. Hopefully. I did draw on my 30-minute lunch break. I drew 2 birds, I'm pretty sure, while still talking and chatting and eating, so that was cool. And we're just gonna try and get this over with. I'm gonna wake up so I can put you on the floor. I got things to do. Are you awake? Barely. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm actually gonna ignore the sketchbook for a day and show you what I did do earlier today at work on my break, and a little bit while it was quiet before it wasn't. I drew these little guys. They're just in like the little blow pop multi-pen I have. I drew a Hutton's Vireo and a baby rock dove or rock pigeon, whatever we'd like to call it. Just a baby pigeon, basically. It's actually a lot more ugly in the photo, but I somehow cutified it. This one was a cartoony version because I wanted to see if I liked that style. But with the range of texture and shades I have with the multi-pen, I think it lends itself to this more monochromatic sketch style that I do, which is more like this one. I do really, really like how this came out. It's just 2 colors too, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna move on to the next page because I started doing a yellow rumped warbler, if I'm correct, because the prompt for that day, I think, is day 9 is day 10, because I think that was 8, 9, 10. Yeah, for day 10 is yellow. It's just yellow as the prompt. That's what we're doing. So I'm going to go back with my multi-pen and just kind of continue for a bit and hope that my light doesn't run out too fast. I may be raising a stage 5 clinger, but it's okay. So this is what we're working with today. I have my baby pocket size. This one is the art creation sketchbook. The paper quality is like fine. I accidentally smudged my date there. Don't look at that. It's a little thinner than I'd like, but it's meant to be a sketchbook, not like a multimedia painting thing, so I get it. This is like the quickest shot of what some of the sketchbook tour is gonna look like, which is pretty cool. It's a little bit colorful. It's a lot of pen. I wanted to make sure that I was going in and actually practicing not relying on an eraser. I have a very big problem with that when it comes to digital and just using pencils when I'm doing traditional. And I think that this has been helping a lot with my creativity and not taking it too seriously. So we're gonna flip to this page because that's what I was working with. Obviously showed you these two. Now that I found a good angle I want you at, we're gonna stay there and continue sketching in my little yellow pen. I'm turning a body doubling video on today just because I need something without music that makes me feel productive, so we're gonna do that. I lost my fucking sketchbook clip for some reason, so she's just gonna have to be held open, unfortunately, for both of us. And I think that's all the announcements I have for today, all the disclaimers I have for today before we actually get into real drawing. Yellow rumped warbler. I chose Birdtober specifically because I think that it would be the most doable. There's not that much thinking involved. Kayla Fisk's Birdtober is a little bit more open to interpretation in my opinion. Just enough where I don't get stumped and enough guidance where I am like, okay, I have a good idea of what I want to do for this. So that's pretty cool. 10, 11 birds to get through for week 3. So I'm gonna see how many I can bust out in an hour. They accidentally skipped 11, so I'm gonna have 11 and 12 as free birds, which is honestly kind of okay. And then 13 is scavengers, so I'm gonna do lammergeiers. Okay, we're gonna start off with these. Are freaking out and my dog is freaking out. All right, well, next bird. It's a free bird, so I'm gonna do a black phoebe because they're very simple and they're very cute. I'm doing a lot of songbirds, which is surprising for me. I would say a lot, but it's literally been like 2. I'm about to do a 3rd, but you know what I mean. I'm just gonna go in with black because I don't feel like... Is this recording? I'm terrified. Yeah, I'm gonna go with black because I don't feel like doing anything special. Something about this sketchbook is so fucking freeing, dude. Like, it's just so small that, like, even if I fuck up, like, it's not even... At least it's not a giant sketchbook and I wasted a whole $2 page or whatever. That's been pretty nice. I'm gonna just do the head of the Phoebe because they're mostly all black. Ah, screw it, we'll do that. Oops, I forgot. really shittily color her because I don't really know what else to do. I don't know why I'm coloring when I haven't even mapped out all the facials yet. Dude, didn't I just say this was supposed to be easy and now here I am fucking struggling? It's wild. Okay, you know how the other birds were cute and good? This one's bad. I'm so worried. I just deal with that because I don't want to deal with it anymore. Okay, I think that fixed it somehow, which was necessary. Alright, bird update. I did a little warbler and yellow and black. Did this in two different kinds of purple, the bittern, and then a phoebe in just black. So that is fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 12 birds done then, because that's adding on to my last 7 I did. Next one we're doing is 13. It is a fucking, what's the word, scavenger. So I'm gonna do a lammergeier because it is my favorite vulture. Smells so strongly of bubblegum. Like the others are pretty fruity, but this one is definitely super scented. Done. That took me about 8 minutes, which is pretty cool. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 done. Moving on to next page, and my next prompt is okay. Stanford University says that some eruptive bird species are like the pine siskin and even waxwings. I want to see. Eruptive North American species include Bohemian and cedar waxwings. I will do that because I know what a cedar waxwing is and I have seen one, so I'll take that as a sign.
Just had to show you guys how well he's doing, like with crate training. He's literally knocked out in there right now. Put a couple blankies and stuff.
Alright, next we're doing a cedar waxwing because they are apparently an eruptive bird species. I'm learning a lot of new things. I like birds, but I feel like I don't know nearly enough about them. Like I know a lot about random birds, but like nothing of substance. I'm gonna do blue again because they are yellow and kind of a brown color, but I want to work on values, so that's what we're doing. All right, y'all. My phone is fighting me. It's dying. It's fucking 8:35 p.m. I think I'm gonna call it a night. I'll come back tomorrow, which is the 21st, and we're gonna finish the last, I think half of these birds I have left at least. So I'll see you in the morning. Hello, we're back. It is no longer morning. It is like 1 p.m. I got distracted. I did go and get a big ass no ice cold brew from Dutch to make my own coffee at home because I did not prep coffee, and I'm out of beans and everything. So I had to do that because I was feeling incredibly tired. Baby is somewhere with me right now. I don't really know what he's doing. But it's kind of hot in here and there's a really nice breeze outside. So I think I'm going to work outside and just in my swingy chair, do what I gotta do. We've got 5 more birds. 5 more birds. That is it. And then we're done with this. So happy freaking Birdtober. Well, there's one more week, but like happy Birdtober week 3. Bandana's back on. Yes, good boy. Oh my god, what the heck? What the heck? He has it down, Haley. What the heck? I'm like gonna cry. I'm so proud of him. This is my apology in advance for the audio quality because this is my like laptop mic and not my phone or my actual microphone, but I'm filming this in kind of in post, if you will. But it's gonna be a lot of me scribbling just red all over this woodpecker for a while and then going, oh yeah, let's scribble some more color, and it's just black. So it's gonna be a lot of like line coloring over and over and over again, so I had to fill silence because it was too much silence. It was several minutes of silence. But yeah, the prompt for these 2 pages was specialized diet, which is why I chose the osprey, because they eat primarily fish, like 90+% fish. They're very, very good at what they do. They're very specialized, if you will. And then the next prompt was crest or plume, which initially I was under the impression that a crest or plume would be like on the chest of the bird for some reason. So I was thinking like those ones that had almost like grouses where they have the big fluff on their chest, but it is indeed the crest on the top of their head, which I feel like logically makes sense, but also it didn't in my logic, which so I guess it's not logically. I don't know what I was thinking, but I thought it was somewhere else and not the head for some reason. But when I realized I could do woodpeckers, because a lot of them have crests, very excited. So the pileated woodpecker was an obvious choice for me. I realized that I was trying to tell this story about this freaking woodpecker. Well, it's not about the woodpecker, but it is my woodpecker story, which is actually about a kingfisher. I was trying to tell it, but then I didn't even show you the fucking kingfisher. Like, you don't see it until the very end. I did not get to film it. And I forgot it because it's on the back of this page, so I forgot she existed. But I've been drawing more in public and like showing my pages to my coworkers and stuff like that because I love them so much and they're awesome. But a rando, like a stranger, saw, obviously, because that happens when you're in public showing art and people look because we're all nosy. I get it. And he kept calling the kingfisher a woodpecker, and it was driving me insane. And I couldn't say anything because he was being so nice and complimentary, but everything in me was like, it's not a woodpecker, it was a kingfisher. And I also had it like visibly on the paper that it was about the kingfisher. Like I wrote it down in a dark ink that it's a kingfisher. But people also don't like read signs or anything, so I kind of get that. But it was like he was being so nice to me, and all I could think of was, that's not what it is, that's not what it is. Like my brain was freaking out, like alarms were going off, and it was a wee woo moment for me, unfortunately. But yeah, thanks to the nice old man who sat with me for 5 minutes and gushed about my not woodpecker, but it was a moment in time. And I also forgot to fucking show you the page until the very end for a split second, so sorry about that. I also didn't take a picture, and I don't want to go out to the studio to go take a picture, so you're not going to see one till later. Apologies. Guess where you can't see it? My Instagram, my TikTok. What did you know? Because I don't forget to post pictures there. What? Do think about finding me over there. Shameless plug. I post sometimes. It's pretty fun. I do little polls. My stories are fun and colorful, and you get to see my dog. He's really cute. That's kind of all I've got for you. Dude, we're not even on to the coloring in black yet. Like, I'm still coloring in red. Like, how long did I leave this in for? I don't... Oh, there we go. There's the black pen. Dude, okay. I think I mentioned this very briefly, but this pen is scented, and the red one is so strong compared to the others. I think because I don't use it very often, but it smells exactly like a cherry blow pop in almost a sickly way. Like, not in a good way like the other ones do. So when I'm scribbling this much ink, like my whole sketchbook smells like sugar and medicine a little bit, and it's a very strange experience. Not one that I think is very common for people when drawing, because usually you can smell ink, but it doesn't smell like sugary bubblegum and stuff like that. But yeah, dude, my freaking wrist was killing me by the end of this. I look, you have to do some more stretches and wear my braces more often because I am in pain and a little stiff with the cold, because this day was kind of the last sunny-ish day that we had, and now it's like raining and stuff, which is fine. I like the rain. I don't like that I can't draw outside now, though, and everything's wet. But it's at least not warm in the studio, like too warm in the studio now, because there's cloud cover and wind and stuff, and that is much appreciated, because I feel like it was way too warm for too long this year, like it is every year, because the planet is warming. Oh, don't get scared, because I'm gonna get scared if I keep thinking about it too much. But we're nearing the end of my scribbling. Thank goodness. I have nothing else to say to you, so just enjoy the silence and music, and enjoy the music, and don't think for a moment. Thank you. Unfortunately, this is the only footage of the shoe bell I have. I actually took it for shorts and like reels and TikTok, but I'd moved inside and didn't have my tripod anymore, so it's kind of why this is all I got. But I do really, really like this drawing. Like, really, really am proud of it. But I don't have any footage of the elf owl either. But here are the drawings in all their glory. This page, cedar waxwing, bird of paradise, spoon mill. This one is the osprey and the pileated woodpecker, which you saw me draw. And the last one is a long shot of the elf owl and the shoe bill, because they're glorious. Hi, it's me again with my laptop because my phone is somewhere else. I'm going to show you the birds before I close out today's video. Thanks for hanging out with me while I am semi-quiet and drawing. We're doing the full rundown. You've already seen a few of these before. Act like you haven't and be surprised. Fucking, I'm on the wrong page. Immediately bad. Oh, yeah. 1, 2. Oh, yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 7, 8, 9. Yeah. 10, 11. And I think I have more. Yes, I do. I like these personally a lot. What the fuck number was I on? Okay, whatever. These are the last two, I think. I'm still wrong. These are not the last two. These are the last of three. Little elf owl. Shoebill. Big fan of her. And then my very last one for the 21st, even though I'm now currently behind again, is the belted kingfisher. The lady belted kingfisher for female plumage, because she's got that cool little copper band. And that's everything. I am recording, yes? Okay, here we go. Yeah. It's been busy. It's about to be busier. We're gonna go to a Halloween party in a second. I just want to say thanks for hanging out with me and watching my video and watching my other videos and following me on my socials, because you guys are doing that, which is really cool, and I'm very grateful for you, so thank you. One more round of applause for the Forg sticker and the little green sketchbook that has gotten me out of art blocks so many times now. Do me a freaking favor. Sorry, I'm sorry. I want to apologize. It was a little aggressive. Drink some water, take care of your mind, take your meds, and I will see you in the next video where we draw some more freaking birds, because it's Birdtober, and I'm already behind again, so you'll probably be seeing more birds. Bye!